Hey guys, we're here in Stockholm, Sweden with Mr. Ryan Roxie. Doing a bit of tone prints. We've done one for the flashback delay and one for the shaker vibrato. Very cool.
I think we've come up with two really cool tone prints that hopefully will be useful, not for just me, it's definitely going to be useful for me because now I have them on my boards all set up, but hopefully for everyone out there that downloads the tone prints. I think there's some cool effects.
Me too. Could you tell everyone out there a little bit about what you're up to?
Well, my name's Ryan Roxie. I'm one of those guys that you might not have heard of my name right off the bat, but maybe you do a little research, you do a little Google search, and then you go, oh, I have heard of that guy, or he's been in the trenches for a long time. And that's the way I always kind of introduce myself, is like, you know, I've been in the trenches of rock and roll pretty much my whole entire life. I've been able to make this whole thing of whether it's a hobby, it's a dream, whatever it is for some people, I've been able to make it a lifestyle. And I've been very blessed to be able to do that. So the names I've been associated with are most known are Alice Cooper, obviously. He's the best boss I ever had, and played with him on and off for 10 years between '96 and 2006. And then now in 2012, I'm looking forward to actually doing another tour with him. I'm going to go back out with Alice Cooper, and he's going to again be my boss. So that's kind of cool.
That's very cool.
I'm forward to that. And also made a record with Slash. We made an album, Slash's Snake Pit, called Ain't Life Grand, which I'm really proud of. I'm not sure if that many people heard the album, or not as many people as I wished would have heard it, because I think it's I'm proud of the album. But I think now that it's been, what, over 10 years since the album was out, and I think that more and more people start to find out about that Ain't Life Grand album and go, hey, there's a lot of music on that album.
It is a cool album. It is a cool album.
Well, I'm glad you appreciate it. Here in Stockholm, I've done a TV show. I've been hosting a TV show called Big Rock Show, and which is now switching over to this thing called All Excess with Ryan Roxie, which is an interview-based sort of TV show, and it's going to be available on the web as well. So yeah, if you like to hear my voice talk, then you'll definitely like the TV show. If you don't, then I'll just shut up and play guitar when you come to the show. How about that?
That was very cool.
I live here in Stockholm, and I have two bands that are based out of Stockholm. One is my own that I front called Roxie 77, and it's been sort of, I had the band back in the States with an American lineup, and there was really a bunch of cool guys, and when I moved over here to Sweden, I wanted to basically I wanted to start it up again, but I started up with Swedish lineup. And they're really cool guys again, and again, very blessed to play with a high level of musicianship. We have, let's see, one album that we just put out a couple years ago called Two Sides to Every Story, and this year we're actually going to be putting out a box set, which is going to have the first 3 solo albums that I've done, plus another bonus CD that has a bunch of unreleased demos, masters, B-sides, everything. So 70 tracks in total.
Oh,
so you can,
cool.
the easiest way to find out about that is just go on to ryanroxie.com, and you can pretty much your one-stop shop for everything that's Roxie. And then Casablanca, which is a band that I got hired into to play a bunch of people from other bands in Sweden. Got together, we all decided, hey, we all like the same record collection. We all like this band, we all like this. So we sort of made a record that draws from all those influences. And that album just came out this last month. So yeah, we're busy doing that as well.
Tell us a little bit about the different inspirations or your guitar heroes, because I know there are a lot of guys out there that...
I mean, I always say this, the guitars we play kind of reflect our guitar heroes. I mean, this is pretty much, you know my favorite guitar shape, the design is a Les Paul. And the reason why a Les Paul is my favorite shape is because my guitar heroes played them. You know, Ace Frehley played a Les Paul. Peter Frampton played a Les Paul. You know, one of my favorite guitar bands of all time was a band named Cheap Trick, and the guitar player in that band played a bunch of different styles, but you know, one of his main guitars was a Les Paul as well, Rick Nielsen. So I think we all played those kind of shapes that sort of our heroes played as well.
Thanks for having us, Ryan.
No, thank you for having me. I mean, like I said, you're always welcome to be down here in this lair of rehearsal room. This is where a lot of music takes place, a lot of good ideas, some bad ideas, but a lot of creativity happens. And I think, you know, hopefully with the tone prints that we did today and all the work that we did today, they're only going to help us out when we play these all the ideas that we create in here. When we go out and do them live, hopefully they're going to translate in the best possible way.
I'm sure they will. I think it's been awesome. The tone's been awesome, and I really dig the tone prints. So
cool.
Thank you.
Well, go out and download it right now.